Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just kidding. I'm currently waiting for my class to start. Where's the time? No, I don't know what time it is because it's on there. I'm using my phone. My camera is dead and I need to charge it. I'm gonna have a mess back there. La carriola de Enzo está atrás. I do want to update you guys a little bit on like this week. I might just be sharing like clips here and there. This week I mainly have a proposal that is going to get submitted tomorrow, and it's about like so I guess the way that the PhD program works is that there's different seminars, and each seminar you kind of want to make a paper out of that, so that way you kind of have like publications, and you know, like your work comes out of there. And that's why I want to take it like seriously, in the sense I do have my idea and I kind of already have it like outlined, and I just need to like finish writing it. The only thing is now moving forward I'm gonna end up having to make time for that, so I need to be able to manage not only like everything else that's going on, but also incorporate writing time and researching that specific topic, because I've gotten so used to the class schedule, and then now moving forward I'm just going to be working on projects as like, you know, as it's going. Also, I don't know if I should share that in here, but one of my professors asked me to be a guest lecturer for his class, so I'm going to be doing that, and it's my first time actually lecturing a class. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was supposed to be a lecturer, and back at home at UNR, if you want to be a lecturer, you first like talk to the department chair and stuff like that, but I wanted to be like just get experience in front of the classroom before starting the program, so I can like add it to my resume, and then also just get experience with it, because it's like something that I really like, even though I've never done it, but I know I will like really like it because I like seeing other people be in front of the classroom. I was going to do it for information systems, which is actually my background, if you guys didn't know. I'm an IS major, or was an undergrad, and I ended up not actually doing it because of the circumstances. I was on FMLA and I didn't want to get off of FMLA because I was taking care of Enzo. So anyways, it ended up not working out, and I was kind of like sad about it, but also, you know, things just happen for a reason, and I'm here now, so I mean I get to do it here, and that'll be exciting because, you know, he's giving me that opportunity to do that. So, and it's a leadership class, so it's gonna be fun, so I need to prep for that too. But overall it's been going good. I just want to give you a quick little update like for this week, so just making sure that I'm working on writing more and, you know, continuing to do well. I really am happy. I thrive being in the classroom, or like just in this type of setting. Like, I don't know, this is like where I belong. It sounds weird saying that. I like having homework and working on that stuff and learning about it. It's just super exciting. But hold on, let me just double check what time it is. Okay, I do have time. Kind of wanted to share a little bit of like my application process, so that way you guys know. This is just me saying it out without like organizing any thoughts. I had been wanting to apply to a PhD program since 2019 in like April. So April 2019. So if you're going to try to apply for the following year, because a lot of these schools only accept like once a year, so not each semester, but like once a year, which is usually in the fall. And if I wanted to apply for fall 2020, I needed to make sure that I had all my ducks in a row like before fall started. And I was kind of running a little bit behind on that stuff. So just letting you guys know, like if you want to apply for next year, a lot of the applications have already like opened up for those like universities, and it just requires a lot of research. So making sure that you I'm talking for business because I am a business major, so making sure that you guys know that. A lot of the schools that you're going to apply to, make sure that they are ASCSB, so they are accredited. You don't want to go to an institution that is not accredited, because a lot of the schools that you're going to end up applying to for positions, like they want you to have gone where it was accredited. So look at that. Also make sure to look at for Research One institutions for you to go to get your PhD, because you want to make sure that the school that you're going to is teaching you like how to build those skills and get experience in research, versus a teaching school, because then someone might look at that and be like, you're only going to teaching, like you only want to be teaching, and that's totally fine. So it just depends what you kind of want out of it. So I think first and foremost is do your research on like what kind of jobs you're going to get afterwards, and then from there, like where you would potentially want to go. For example, like I knew that I wanted to go to an R1, an accredited institution, and I wanted it to be somewhere like central and this way. The only school that I applied on the east was in Florida, and would you consider Wisconsin, or Michigan? That's like up north. But anyways, so that requires some time, especially if you're working full-time and you have like a whole job. You need to align that so you know when you're gonna end up like what schools you're gonna apply. A lot of those people, they encourage you to apply to a lot of schools because it's difficult to get in, which is true. If you are Native American, Black, and Hispanic, you can apply to attend the PhD project, which happens in October or November in the fall. And what that does, it helps you get connections with professors or like department chairs, and it's kind of like a conference and you can attend to it. So I would encourage you guys to do that, because I'm working on trying to get into the PhD project after the math. I was trying to do it before, but I wanted to go actually like in person and be able to do it, not online. But you know how everything that's been happening, you kind of have to do things online. So that's kind of that. This is why I shouldn't have done it when I was all rambling, but just make sure that you do your research, because it's a lot that kind of goes into it. So PhD project helps. Knowing where you're gonna go before you're even looking at the application dates is super crucially important, and also be looking at the dates, making sure that you have your GMAT or your GRE depending on what the school entails. Working with your recommenders, make sure that you have professors. They want to see that like you are working with professors that have also PhDs. So that's also true. Like if you right now you're still an undergrad and you're working on it, please connect with professors, because regardless if they're lecturers or professors, but just connect with your professor, because you want to make sure that you establish a good relationship, because they're going to end up being your recommenders. And if you don't have that now, well, shit, you're out of luck, you know. No, I'm kidding. But you just want to make sure that you build those relationships, because they're going to end up paying off in the future when you want to go to grad school, even if it's a master's or a PhD. So build that connection with professors now. So asking them about, you know, I want to apply, and giving them enough time, because they're busy and they have a whole workload. So they also have to be working on your letters of recommendation. And then if you have a lot of schools, that's a whole hot mess too. So I just kind of want to give you guys an overview of like the things that you should be looking at now. I kind of will make another video on kind of how I organized everything, because it was a hot mess. I applied to 12 institutions, so that's a lot. Just to reiterate, so I don't want to make it super long because I can ramble forever. If you are Black, Native American, and Hispanic, attend the PhD project. It will help, and it will help build the connections regardless, with either students who are already, or students who are trying to get a PhD in business, and professors who are in business who are trying to recruit students because they want diverse students. Making sure that you are preparing for your GMAT or GRE, and you know when your test is going to be, because you want to make sure that you have that together, and the sooner that you can start studying, I would recommend do that. Making sure that you do your research with what school you're going to end up applying to, and making sure that it is accredited and it's an R1 if you're hoping to kind of continue that path and to get into other R1 institutions. Making sure that you're working with your professors or your recommenders, so that way they kind of, you know, are able to recommend you. Make sure that you work on your resume, your cover letter, and then also your letter of your application, because they require you to, what's that called? I can't remember. Oh my god, what's it called? not letter of intent, it's called something. So you need to make sure that you're working on that, because that takes a long time and it needs to be polished and stuff like that. So I would suggest that you start that now, because you want to make sure everything is good to go before December. And it is cutting short, but it does give you like at least 8 weeks to, you know, have your GRE or your GMAT taken in December if there's any dates. But if not, then you're kind of like rushing it, and I was too though, so, and so is everyone else. But just letting you guys know, a quick little tip on how to prepare to apply to PhD programs. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. I wanted to probably close this video off because I don't know if I'm gonna record tomorrow, or I might include it in tomorrow's video, probably not. I woke up and it's actually like super nice. Well, we went outside and it's actually super nice. It's like 70s and it's windy and it feels like cool weather. And then you can tell that like some of the flowers, like the leaves, I mean, are changing color. So it's super exciting, because I just imagined Dallas to be like hot the entire time, but it has like here and there like bipolar weather like Nevada does. So I'm super excited. But anyways, so hopefully you guys like this video. I just wanted to close it off. It's probably like a little bit of ramble and sharing you guys tips and tricks, but please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me so that way you guys can learn more about my experience and a lot of the tips and tricks and stuff that I'm sharing with you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Until next time. Bye.